I'm back. I'm back with a new video. Let's do this, man. If John here will kindly step out of the way so we can see the table. See what we have. Thank you. A lot of traffic in the middle of the table. It's a 2, 3, 4, and 9. 8 balls on the row. Things can definitely go wrong here. 7 of the 8 is the problem. That's the main problem that I see. We can afford to come up a little short on the 2. We can't afford to go long and get hooked behind this 3. It's best to go short when shooting a 1. Don't get too cocky. 4 to 5. Everything looks easy until the 7 ball. Let's see what I do here. Excuse me. It's definitely drawing back and a little bit of right-hand English on the 1 to get somewhere around the center table, but not too long. That could have been a disaster. We're just bouncing out. We're probably going to have to, because of this angle here, we're going to have to shoot this 3 up here in this corner. Just a little bit of top, straight top here. Oh, I twisted my wrist there. That's big no-no, guys. I do this sometimes, and it's a terrible, terrible habit. People tend to do this on cut shots for some reason, and that includes myself. So let's pick out a serious mistake here. I'm going to put this in slow motion. Watch. You see how my wrist is straight up and down, 90 degrees from the floor. Keep an eye on it as I shoot through this shot. Terrible, terrible habit. Kind of like reaching. I should, if you feel yourself about to do that before you're going to shoot, because you're going to have to reach for the shot. And I don't know why I'm putting so much of a stroke on this ball. All I had to do is poke the 2 in. But I did, and I should put my hand further back on the butt of this cue, and that is less likely to happen. It's not a foolproof, 100% guarantee that you're not going to do it, but bad habit. Don't twist your wrist like that. And if you are doing that, you're going to have to break the habit, because you're never going to be consistent as long as you do it. This is just a basic roll up. We're shooting a 1. Kind of left myself a bit longer than I'd like to, but just rolling up a couple inches on this 4 ball. 5 to 6. This pocket down here is blocked by the 9 ball, so I can't get below the 6. I have to get above the 6. And if you're going to try to go and shoot it in the side pocket, it's kind of foolish, because you only have a couple inches to get the cue ball back behind there at a perfect angle. So you're best just trying to get somewhere around center table for the 6 ball. So we're just going to cut the 5 in and bounce up somewhere center table on the 6. But let's cross the bridge before we get to it. Let's not cross the bridge before we get to it. Oh, I stopped it. I needed to roll up a little bit on that. That was really that there's another mistake there. I stopped that ball when I should have just rolled it in and rolled up on this 4 ball. And now I got this crazy cut on the 4, and yeah, I've got this tiny little window to get between the 5 and the 7 to bounce back up on the 5. And the big mistake there. Get your head in it. That was ugly. Just making things way too hard on myself when they could have been simple. All I had to do is shoot the 4 into the side and leave the cue ball in the center of the table and bounce the cue ball up off the 5 and get back to center on the 6. Now I got to do all that. If that hit that 7, that's it. This run is over. I didn't, but if I could have hit the 5 too. Either way, chances are very good that you run out. Your days are done. You need to go sit down and watch your opponent kick your butt. So just bounce up, shoot for center table here. You'll be fine. I'm going to roll down. Getting from the 7 to the 8 has always been the basic problem with this table. And now we're just going to roll down a little bit and try to get the right angle on the 7 to get back on the 8. And that's about as good as you can expect in this situation. You're going to put right-hand English on this to keep it on the other end of the table on this end. Shooting somewhere around side pocket while being conscious of that side pocket. It tends to swallow cue balls because it's like 18 inches wide here. Just don't be stupid, silly. Right-hand English and just shoot for that far long round. Well, I didn't do that. That's normally what I would have done because 9 ball's pretty much right in front of the pocket. But I shot for center table, which is also a good bet. That way you don't even come near to scratch. So, okay. Now the only issue we have with shooting this 8 is staying down. You certainly don't want to draw it. You're going to screw yourself on this 9 ball, so we just need to stay down. This side of the table, anywhere on this side of the table, and the 9's just a poke in the side. Don't draw it. Don't put too much top on it. Just keep it down. That side of the table, and there we go. Another video. I guess it's going to have, the title is going to have something to do with twisting your wrist because that is a big mistake a lot of people make. And you should be, if you're doing it, be conscious of it and fix it. That's all I got to say. I think this is another award-winning YouTube video. Right? You love me? Okay. That's it. I'm going to start cranking out more and more videos. This is not one from the archive, guys. This was taken Tuesday night, and tonight is Thursday night. So 2 days ago, as I was getting ready for a match with a very good local player. I've not been shooting as good as I can lately. I think I have contender phobia. But that's another subject for a different video. Peace, everybody. Thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you. Like, sub, click that bell thing. If you click that bell thing next, you probably know this, but a lot of people don't. There's a little bell down there by the likes and the thumbs and all that shit. I think it's right next to the subscribe button. That'll give you notifications at your YouTube channel. You know how it notifies you when somebody liked your video or somebody said something on your video or whatever. That'll give you notifications that I uploaded another video, award-winning YouTube video. Thanks, guys. Bye.